Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to you, everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Sports, and a pleasure to have you live and in charge for some fast times, some fast laps, and some playoff racing here for the Chop Chop Racing Series. SpeedyTrophies.com, Iowa round of 16, race number 2. As the drivers are out there qualified, we are checking on and keeping on and keeping on and, doing the thing that we do. And we like doing that thing we do, right? That's what it is. Adam out there says he loves some Iowa Speedway. A little let's go action from the Dilligaff, and I appreciate you. The Dove Man, thank you very much for being part of the driver cams today. See you out there on YouTube. And, of course, Budgie out there being the legend that she is. I appreciate everybody. It is Autism Speaks Incorporated. That's going to be your charity on Twitch. So instead of sending your subscriptions over to me, I encourage you to take that $5, send over to Autism Speaks. You click the down arrow instead of subscribing to our YouTube channel, our YouTube. Instead of subscribing to our Twitch channel, you're going to click the down arrow. You're going to hit donate and do that instead. Drivers are out there running some extra laps. It is playoff racing, and we're changing a few things as far as the overlays go. I like kind of making my own version of what I see out there to be working and what I like, and all that stuff. Alex, thank you for liking to share out there as well. He's part of the driver cams tonight. Iowa is just under a mile in length, 0.89 miles or 9/10 of a mile, however you want to look at it. If you're rounding up or rounding down, qualifying temperature right now 73 degrees. 200 laps today. 50 lap stage lap's going to be a lap 50. No fast repair. 4 sets of tires total. Means you're going to have 3 tire changes on the wall. And you can see a little bit of cloud cover there, a little bit of race line. It's going to be kind of dictated here. It's going to be it's going to be interesting to see what they do here. Let's see, 71 degrees on the air temperature, 73% humidity, partly cloudy sky with 11-mile-an-hour wind. The track temperature at the race time now 97, so 20-degree difference on the racetrack. Starting grid, Eric Schaefer, the Drinking Bros Racing legend, is going to be out there. Road number 1, Jason Date, is outside. Short track specialist looking to a super fast as the Five Kings Motorsports driver. It's just about 1/100th of a second off, 0.082 seconds, as it would be. Levi Allen, teammate to Jason Day, is going to be there. Row number 2 inside of Colby Hartung. Row number 3 is going to be the Strickland, the striker, the man, the myth, the legend. He is legendary across the Chop Shop crew and the Chop Shop Racing of fam. We're seeing him and Connor Hazel run their row number 3. Anthony Shook, Brandon Banks, Crownover, Coulter Jr. from the Winston Throwback Series out there. Anthony Crownover, the oldest of OGs out there, is going to be inside row number 5. Jorge Rincon, Mark Retchen, the Jefferson City neighbor, is going to be there in row number 6. Row 7 will be Michael Newbrow. I am waiting to have a conversation with him. It's a top 3. I'm constantly wanting him to be in the top 3. Michael Newbrow is there, so I'm going to say it now. It's who we're rooting for. Okay, that's not. We'll commentate a curse, so I'm going to root for the pace car. Greg Whitehead will start outside of Newbrow there for the DBR team. Alex Johnson, Donnell Williams going to make up row number 8. Mr. Church, Mr. Culver going to be out there in row number 9. Big Arts, Hammond at row 10. Benson straight, row 11. Devin as soon as going to have Christopher Burge is outside in row 12. Row 13. Final 2 drivers going to be Brad Dove, Joe Thompson. It's going to be a light race. Well, it's not really a light race. It's Iowa. It is the race capital of Iowa. I know there's dirt tracks up there, but Iowa Speedway, a phenomenal racetrack. Flat banks, flatter banking. It's a hard-pressed racetrack. It does put up some phenomenal racing, but it can also give you some single-file racing as well. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like, sir. Thank you to my loves out there being out there. Thank you to Cody for being out there as well. One more lap around. Let's take a look at your points for this race. It will be Ethan Bigart with 8 wins, still leads by 56 points over Colby Hartung. Anthony Crownover, third in the point standings if the cutoff were to happen today. Donnell Williams would be right there on the cusp. But now I will tell you, that next week is the cutoff race, and I do believe it's a super speedway. We'll take a look at that here in just a moment, because that's going to matter. Best of the Rest Championship looks as such. That is going to be Michael Newbrow leading those points, 12 over Anthony Shook, Roberge 2 off. Rincon, Brad Dove, your top 5. If, again, the cutoff race were today, Bobby G would be right there on the cutoff for the round of 12. 2 championships here, 1 for the whole kit and caboodle, and 1 for the Best of the Rest. Schaefer, Dave, Admin Box, Track Racer, Chop Shop, SpeedyTrophies.com. Make sure you use promo code CHOPSHOP10. Let's go. What's up, Culture's Mom? Got it going on. Green here as the race gets underway. 3 wide for third. Levi Allen all the way to the bottom side. Hartung in the middle mix. 15 up to the high side. 47 around the line. 14 to second on the outside. Can he slide? The 52 is going to do so. Bump for the 52. Big run on the corner. Strickland off 1. Coulter Jr. up 2. 7 Anthony Shook off 3 early. They're trying to take care of the truck. Wall taps for a few drivers back there. Newbrow right ahead. 13 into the wall. That's going to be Jerry Culver. Culver able to hold on, get a little bit of that stripe happening here. You want to not push the tires too hard. Kind of want to let them feel out and try to get yourself a good run. 47-14. Defending champion Colby Hartung in second. Trying to get back-to-back series championships here for the Chop Shop Racing Series. 14 to the bottom side. Will be side by side. 14 on corner exit. 47 still carries here. Let's go, says the Bungee Bird. Appreciate you out there. Jason Day in fourth. Carrying with Levi Allen. Hartung again up 2. Swapping positions with the 5-2. Hunter Hazel up 1, the 44. Missing yesterday's dirt race. Good to see the 54 Brandon Banks to the bottom side. Banks up 3. Points matter to everybody. Banks able to finish third last week. Able to take a couple extra points moving on. Wants to keep himself inside the hunt for the championship here. Big momentum carrying. Long look at the TV3 cam. You see Strickland off 2. Crownover's going to be up 1 here. Coulter Jr. up to the outside. Mark Wretched with a good slide up in front of the 7 on Anthony Shook. Jerry Culver up 4. Wesley Straight up 4. Newbrow losing a little bit of ground here. Maybe try to save a little pace for the end of this one. Tire saving is going to be everything. Schaefer in front of Levi Allen. Allen 3,978 on the I rating. 14 to the bottom side. 47. 47.71 is his I rating as well. With Schaefer leading here as it would stand. A great looking race line so far for all of the drivers. Here is your driver cams. First one up there is going to be Alex Thompson back here to number 16. Run of the house. Speedy Trophies Best of the Rest Championship, I believe, is where he is running for. So Thompson to the number 16. Run of the paint scheme we made for the Powder Puff race for his misses. It's going to be a little free. Third lane. He's not running all the way up the racetrack right now. Needs to just be relaxed and calm down. Little bumps. All the bumps on the bottom side of this racetrack are absolutely insane. So the Alex running. How about the Dove? The richness. The Mr. Purple with Mrs. Hey, that's Sue in the back. Dove into the corner. Got the Mario Kart lean on, which we all do from time to time. The Dove Farms LLC. Chevy Silverado currently running in 26th. He is going to be looking at Dandy. And then the Robergeness. Sarah Roberge. Again, the yellow banners mean they're running for the Best of the Rest Championship. The Vancouver native liking himself a little bit of short tracks. His church in front of him. So we're going to see who's going to be able to do it. Red banners are going to be the championship contenders. Levi Allen outrunning USAFirearms.com. 41 Ford F-150. He is the first Ford. The next Ford is going to be Roberge. He's in 22nd. Sam Benson behind. Joe Thompson there as well. No Toyotas in today's field. Quarter second to Allen. 47, 41, 14. Jason Day looking to work forward. Tough to pass here once the tires start to well in as the 52 get to the back bumper of the 14. Schaefer controlling the race line right behind the 41, utilizing the short track specialties. Going to get there to the back bumper to the 47. And we'll see if there's going to be any kind of learning craft from the 41 to the 47. You don't want to push too hard, but you don't want to not push hard enough to be able to hold off the drivers behind. 54 and the 55, both up 3 spots respectively. Coulter Jr. is going to be up 2. Off 2 is going to be the 88. And right now we'll see if Coulter Jr. can hold off the 3 spots gained by Mark Retchen. 44 of Hazel. Down to the bottom side. Second lane working very well for a lot of the drivers. 44 corner exits. Going to have that area. He's got a spot right there. Right there with a 7 is Anthony Shuck off 4 as well. Whitehead's going to be up 2. And Jerry Culver moving forward now. Chop Shop Racing Series, Truck Series action, green to this point. Barring anything, seeing some good runs so far. Coulter Jr. last lap, 23.85. Faster than Stryker in front of him, 23.91 for Stryker. Schaefer just ran a 23.76, 23.85s for the 3 drivers behind him. Almost identical lap times. A little bit of clean air is going to be all the difference here for all of these drivers as they continue to push. Glad to see everybody out there. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support straight to support what we do over here at Signature Esports. It talks with a couple of people that asked, that reached out to me basically yesterday and today. One is a setup shop that reached out to me, and another is another race car that reached out to me as well. About some opportunities for the channel to grow a little bit. So could be some possibilities of some things happening there. We'll see. I don't like to call the shots before, but both seem like good opportunities for the channel. So we'll see how that is going to progress. 14 breaks the draft a little bit of the 41. We'll see if the 41 drops down. 47 egg shapes the corner exit. Goes to the 47. You see him start to pull away here just a little bit on the relative. They continue to go. Green flag racing here for all of what is some fast laps. 41 trying to figure a different line out. The longer you follow, the more off things might change. Here's a look at what Barney sees. Right, the Barney Flagman, I call him. Because I didn't know that he actually had a name until like 2 years into doing this. I think it was dubbed by NBC or somebody out there on NASCAR called him Barney. I don't know if it was an actual iRacing thing or not, but in the 4 years of doing this, I called him Fred the Flagman for the longest time. How about that 3 wide with Jerry Culver? That settles back right there as we see John Hammond try to move forward. Wesley Straight there to the outside. You see the 2 Donnell Williams. Donnie in the Adidas car. Or a truck, sorry. Not driving cars, they're driving trucks. Got to move forward. There is the 28 of Jorge Rincon. Rincon to the inside of the 3. 13 goes around in front of the 01. Jerry Culver off the racetrack. Onto the bottom side. It's going to have to get up on the service road exit here. And that happened right here. Whoop. Did not happen. Sherry, how you doing, dear? 01 went for it. 3 wide. Just came up. Tagged the 13 there. No caution just yet. 22 of 200. We'll see a caution on lap 50. That's when the stage will be thrown. Big shape. Levi Allen, Colby Hartung. And here comes Brandon Banks trying to get to the inside of the 5-2 here. Banks trying to hold one more spot off. Right now, Big Art is to the tail end of the field here. 19 spots. He just needs to keep the truck clean. That's really all he needs to do. He doesn't really have to go out and win every race, because he's got a pretty commanding lead as far as points go. 56-point lead over Colby Hartung currently in this series. And right now, Brandon Banks on the move. Jason Day holding on to fifth here. We'll see if he just is just not pushing the tires all too much. These trucks get, when you think about a mile and a half track, they get about 48 to 50 laps on a mile and a half track. And if it comes down to it, you know, we're almost 1.3 times that. So it'd be about a good 80 to 90 lap run we should see out of these trucks with 100% fuel. Didn't ask, and I didn't do my normal testing that I normally do. So when it comes to the fuel mileage here, I'm probably going to be a little off. But I know they can run 110 laps on the Cup car, so that I do know. Levi Allen. Holding on to the outside, 14. Finding a little bit more out of that truck to be able to run that third lane. 14 running a little bit higher here. Sorry, 41 running a little bit higher than the 14. 14 able to carry him a little bit more speed out of the corner. We'll see if the turn 2 works for him. Egg shape for the 14. Little wall tap for the 41. Eric Schaefer still holding on to his pace here. Everybody should be good. You almost have to be flirting with the edge of the racetrack, just like you would see any highline running racetrack. I mean, one of these drivers doing a phenomenal job. How about Wesley Strait, though, is going to be up 2 spots. Going to put himself inside the top 10. Good vibes for the Dilgaff. Thank you, dear. Thank you, everybody out there who is watching. I appreciate you very much. Ooh, 7 of Shook. 6 goes by. Hold on to it, Anthony. He's off 5. 0-2 to the outside. Little Tennessee Titan. Whoa! Trying to pop it off the truck there. He might be trying to squeeze the outside here. Anthony Shook blinks there for a moment. Wesley Strait out of the corner. Going to hold on to it. It's going to be fine. 7 right in tow. Come on, Donnell. We'll see Donnell Williams get the big speed here. You know, it's been a minute since we watched Donnie win a race. Ooh, 7 on the wall there. Truck's starting to get tighter 30 laps in. See Donnie drop to the bottom side. Corner exit for the 2. 7 side by side. Back straightaway. Good look for him. 2 should be able to slide the corner here. 7 might have a crossover. We'll get to the back bumper to the 2. Throttle push. Good close racing for those 2. Schaefer with a 9/10 of a second lead over Levi Allen as Jerry Culver goes an extra lap down. He would be your lucky dog here as now the 41 gets tied out the corner. 14 might have a shot here. We'll see. 18 laps to go into the stage. They fan out. 41 running the preferred area. Schaefer with a big send around this one. Brandon Banks holds on to 4th. Back here is Connor Hazel. But Anthony Cronover catching the group. Cronover's up 3 spots again. This one's going to really depend on the tail end of this this feature. What the long run race pace is going to be. Levi Allen to the inside of the 13. Brandon Banks going to choose his time to make the pick. 14 side by side with a 54. 14 trying to get to the back bumper to the 13. Trying to drop into the corner here. 14's going to lose that spot. But he battles back on the outside. 41-14. Eric Schaefer extending his lead. Had to make a light change. His 20th is being cut off by our fancy dancy graphics there. We don't want it to be cut off. All right. I hear the exciting Cam 14 trying to get around. Levi Allen's going to be able to clear him. Now, Kobe Hartung going after him. We're on board right there with Jason Day. Good little battle so far. 54 and the 5-2 back at it again. There we go. Nothing like live, doing things live, right? All right, Schaefer, Kobe Hartung, Levi Allen, Brandon Banks try to work on it as well. Allen, again, working on the long run race pace here. Crownover sits in 6th. He's been catching these drivers a little at a time. Big Art going to get to the back bumper of the 2. Nate has gone from 19th now to 12th as he gets around that driver, Wesley Strait, side by side with the 6. 0-2 to the bottom. Big Art rolling up 1. Brad Dove flirting with the top 5 right now, or the top 20 right now. As the 3 of Greg Whitehead Intel. Right behind him, Sam Benson. 27-21 I-rated driver, keeping his nose clean for a moment here. Just trying to make it happen. Eric Schaefer, 1.8 second lead with 9 laps to go into the stage this time by. Jerry Culver would be the eligible lucky dog. We need to hold on for 8 more laps and make sure that he does clear Joe Thompson. Battle for 3rd. Banks to the bottom. 14 second lane. 41 battles back. 52 is going to get there. 14 is going to try to drop all the way to the bottom side here. The 54 trying to clear both the drivers. And side-by-side battle for 3rd. 52 trying to egg shape the corner. 14 trying to back the corner up. 41 back to the outside. 54 clears for a moment, but not quite clear enough to make it happen. 14 down the side track. Battle for 2nd. As Eric Schaefer pulls away. Ooh, 41 to the wall. 54 to 2nd. Can he slide? Not going to have it just yet. Ooh, they get a little free. Banks does take over 2nd, though. The race starts heating up. So now they're heating up. 6 laps to go this time by for Eric Schaefer, who's led every dang old lap. Jason Day to 5th. Anthony Crownover closing in here on this long run as the drivers still push. Michael Newbrow trying to get to the back bumper. All these drivers. Wesley Strait clears the 1. Is Coulter Jr. still sitting inside the top 10? That's right where he started. He hasn't pushed too hard just yet, so we're seeing him doing a phenomenal job. Connor Hazel's going to be off 2. Michael Strickland trying to get one more spot here. Late surge as they go. Schaefer, 2.4 second lead. Brandon Banks, Kobe Hartung. Here's the 41 of Allen. Good momentum for he and his teammate. Going to drop it on the bottom side here. Levi Allen trying to go back to 3rd. Banks up 6. Schaefer, 3 to go on the stage next time by. Sorry to hear about your migraine, brother. I hope you feel better. Jason Day, Kobe Hartung side by side. Day and Hartung. Hartung up into the wall. Kobe Hartung, heavy right side damage. And Stryker gets around. Eric Schaefer coming around to complete lap 48. They've got 2 to go at the line. Auberge up 8. Going to get around Anthony Shook. Mark Retchen off 3, trying to move himself forward as well. Championship standings on the line here as Schaefer takes the white flag. I'm sorry, takes 2 to go. This ain't the white flag. 2 to go. 49 they come around the completion of lap 50. Got 2 to go here in the stage. Well, I could speak today, I promise. Levi Allen going to work his way back forward. Brandon Banks, 0.8 of a second, trying to close into his teammate here. His lap time's about a tenth faster. But Jason Day just as fast, trying to get around Anthony Crownover. Just sent some full head of steam. Big Art up 11 from the back to the front, 24.36, 0.3 of a second faster than pretty much everybody out there. This needs a few extra points. This is going to be your white flag for the final couple of turns here for the 47. Onto the front straightaway. Schaefer going to get that the top 10, or get that stage win here. Schaefer, Banks, Allen, Crownover, Jason Day, Strickland, Hartung, Big Art, Coulter, Wesley Straight, your top 10. So, great job by Coulter Jr. He gained another spot. Wesley Straight was up 13. Lost to one spot here, but had a good hard charge. Some right front damage for him, though, there. Schaefer gets the stage win. As they do, they're going to come around. Tires, fuel, everything for the 47. Hampton, Virginia native. If anybody tries something here, she's got that number one pit box, and that matters every single time. So we'll see if he's going to be able to get out there and get that victory. I tell you what, this has been one of the best years for the Truck Series here or one of the best seasons for the Truck Series. Each season keeps getting better for Chop Shop Racing. And I encourage you, if you haven't done so, make sure you go to chopshopracing.net. Go and join this league. That's where you're going to be able to do it. You can find their Discord. You can also find links in the description to be able to join this league. It is just a pretty phenomenal league. It's manned by Michael Strickland. And... well, John Hammond. I was trying to click on him. Roberge has not come to pit road. Brad Dove has not come to pit road. Let's see. Gary Culver is the lucky dog here. Should be able to get himself to pit road this time by. Be able to get tires and fuel. Get some of that car worked on, the truck worked on if he needs to. Where's he at? There he is, John Hammond leaving pit road. This guy right here. Roberge, your race leader. You get credit for a lap led here. Those do matter. Brad Dove of 23 as well, so we'll see if this is going to stand. Not a bad idea. Bonus points are everything. Right now, Newbrow leads the best of the rest championship on points over Roberge and Anthony Shook, but only by 14 points. So needing to get any kind of bonus points here does matter, and it matters for the stage as well. All right, Brandon Banks, Eric Schaefer, ready to rock and roll. I do believe the 98 might choose the outside lane here, which would benefit the 47 of Eric Schaefer. Choose rule is the advantage. So Roberge doesn't come to pit road yet. Neither does Brad Dove. And I don't know if they were actually pushing all that hard. Best laps for these drivers, 23.59 and 23.69 respectively for the top two drivers here. Fastest laps of the race ran by Brandon Banks and Eric Schaefer, 23.2s. Levi Allen with 23.22. 23.22 for Eric Schaefer, 23.21 for Brandon Banks. Let's try to go back. I thought I saw 23.15. I did. That was Colby Hartung who's getting the truck worked on. He's got some heavy right side damage. Just getting more and more of it fixed as he can. He'll have to do some work to get him to get back out there and put himself on that or keep himself on the lead lap and just get as much taken care of as you can. Been on pit road for about 40 seconds now when it comes to being in his pit stall, so we'll see him leave pit road now. All right, lights are going to be off on the pace car. We're going to go back to Green Flag Racing here, live from virtual Iowa with the iRacing.com. What do we get? You know what? Use, if you're going to go out there and you're going to refer a driver, use Sam Benson 2 as your number, as your name. You'll be able to get Benson some love and it'll get him a referral bonus if you get out there and buy yourself a subscription. We'd love to see it. Roberts, Dove, Schaefer, Banks, Allen's your top 5. Crown over Strickland, Jason Day, Coulter Jr., Nathan Bigart. The short track about to go back to being busy. Pitter, let's get at her. Good restart for the 98, 25. Can't change lanes for the start-finish line. And now the 54 will slide up behind the 47. Good restart for Roberts there. Gonna have a whole lot happening behind him. Brad Dove. The Dove Love Machine all the way to the bottom side. It's going to be 3 wide here for a hot minute. His drivers trying to work side by side with him, a little bit older tire. Going to save maybe an extra set just in case something happens here. Brad Dove doing a great job of carrying the bottom side. Doesn't need to slide up, though. He's got a good race line happening right here. Keep it going. Dove on the cookbooks. Roberts still holds on to third. Chris Roberts giving it all the action here. A little chop racing. Oh, baby. That was a 41 of Levi Allen on the wall behind the 98. So those two Fords tangling here a little bit. 3 wide corner exit. 41 side by side 98. 88 to the inside. The truck's starting to prevail. 1 to the bottom side. Egg shape. 2nd lane for the 98. Great job by the drivers. I tell you what, great job by Roberts. She is yet to come to pit road. Bigart just ran his fastest lap of the race right behind him. Right now we're just taking a look. Alex Thompson going to get himself a little extra room here. 25 in the middle toe. 75 trying to go right there in between he and Alex Thompson. Thompson right there in 18th off 3. We'll see the bottom side work for him. 5 of Robert Church to the outside. Every point is a position point. Oh, free for the 5. Hold on to it, Church. All the way down to the grass. Caution comes out for the first time for incident as the Churchy gets free. Holy cow, man. Yeah, it just steps out on him in that 3rd lane. A great job by Thompson and John Hammond to get out of there. And a great save by Robert Church. And whereas in Chris Roberts now, I have a thought here to coming to pit road, taking advantage on tires here. We'll see. Right about 8 laps since the beginning of the stage. We'll see if anybody comes in and takes fuel, which is not a bad idea, but you don't want to give up track position this early in the game as well. Right now, 63 of 200 being complete under caution as Roberts comes to pit road at Retchen. John Hammond, Colby Hartung coming to pit road. We'll see Brad Dove in on pit road, of course. Jerry Culver coming down. Joe Thompson as well. Eric Schaefer back out front. Brandon Banks, Anthony Crownover, your top 3. Brian tuning in from your dinner break from across Utah. It's all right, man. I hope Hope the night's going well for you, man. It's all good. Little playoff race never hurt anybody. I hate that term, Bollinger. I really do. It's the most sarcastic, narcissistic term ever. I used to like that term. Then somebody said it very snidely, and I can't not see it anymore. Anywho. But it happens. I ain't mad at it. Schaefer Banks, crown over Levi Allen. Devin's coming up pit road. He's going to be there. I think everybody's on the lead lap here. Kobe Hartung still getting that right side taken care of here. Doing a decent job. Hopefully he's got those tires unchecked. Doesn't need them just yet. See if he can battle back. We've been seeing a lot of drivers battle back after getting some penalties and lap down situations. We've seen the aggressiveness not really be a factor, but I don't know, just some smart driving, some clean driving. That was just a little bit of a spin from Mr. Church, who will be back in the booth with me on Saturday. Tomorrow night we got Winston Throwback Series action. We're going to be back with some more playoff racing for the Winston Throwbacks. We're going to be, I don't even remember where we're at. And I hate to do that because I always post everything really early. Now I got to look because I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. Are we at Texas? I think we're at Texas. Texas. We're at Texas. See, I was right. I could remember it. It's that Ginkgo biloba kicking in. So, yeah, a little old guy humor. 47, 54, 41, 55. Coulter Jr. inside the top 5. Going to have Michael Strickland there in 6th. We'll see what Coulter Jr. can do here with Michael Strickland on the inside. Good restart pattern for the outside lane. See the 47 trying to heat up the brakes there. Something you do to time the tires, to time it, make sure that you give a little gas to make sure that you're not pushing too hard. Restart zone coming up, and they're going green. Brandon Banks in second. Schaefer with a good restart. Allen to the outside of Banks. Banks pushing the corner. Cautions are out of the way. Here we go. 55 to the outside. Strickland carries over Jason Day to Coulter Jr. 88 able to best the sixth place car for the time being. Big bumps out of the corner. One of the things you got to look at on these on this track. See Coulter Jr. to the outside of Strickland here. This track has character, and it has a ton of bump. Little wiggle out of the 54. Big slide for the 88. 88 will get to the back bumper. Or sorry, the one will get to the back bumper to the 88. These trucks into the braking zones have a ton riding on that nose. Folks, we're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and X. And I was going to go live on TikTok, but I was trying to find a different light today. As I have some studio lights I can use, but they're just too dang old bright. So they're too bright for this little room. And I'm supposed to get some more sound paneling from Jess, and we're going to try to work on that. Going to work on bringing down some of the brightness in this room. The reflections, that is. I don't know. We'll see. Down paneling helps with that. Painting your wall green or black might do it too. Big R to at 11th. We'll see if he's going to be able to track down some long run race pace here. Williams at 11th. Wesley straight behind. Newbra in 13th, where he started as Anthony shook behind him. Mike has a little bit of long run race pace. There's Rincon. Nose cam. Probably shouldn't do that to. Gotta acronym those. FAFO. Thanks. Crownover gets around Allen. Allen battles back on the outside. Levi is a really good short track racer. One of the things we've been seeing from him, not only from the Super Series that Chop Shop just finished up, but it seems to like these short flat tracks. That's right. That's on Newbrow's truck. You know Newbrow. You know Schaefer. You know Banks. Levi battles back here. The more, 55 is going to run the 41 higher here. He's still there. Cleared. Oh, wall tap for the 88. Banks had to get out of that one. Crown over. It's around the 41 there. Wall tap happening. Short track action all day long. 1 second and third lane exiting. Gonna run next to the wall. 52 trying to do his best here. Big Art in eighth here as Sam Benson on tow. You know what? Sam's been quiet, but he's been working his way forward. The 2,709 rated driver, all within a stretch here. 77 to 200, folks. I'm going to take a hydrate break. I'm going to throw it on the most exciting cams and let them have at it for just a moment. I'll be right back. All right, folks, I know we're under caution here. Had to let out Lucy, our oldest dog. She had to go up there to grab my drink, and she had to go outside. So I had to. She's old, so she has the bladder of a thimble. Go back and take a look at what happened here. Colby Hartung involved. Take a look here. Oh. Colby goes sideways. Net code from Greg Whitehead after the fact. Oh, 45 gets slowed down. Tries to get slowed down. Just a little tight on the corner for Hartung there. He was trying to come down to the corner. Greg was trying to enter. Let's go to Greg Whitehead's point of view here. Greg right here. Was there, went to drop into the corner. Just on the break later than Colby, and that code was awful. The second hit, not the first one. The first one he got into him. Second one wasn't really. Greg wasn't actually there. So John Hammond leading here, as would be doing. Admin box, giving you all the action here. Go to adminbox with2x's.com. We'll see the 75, the 25. Drivers came in for fuel. Alex Thompson came in on 52 last time by. Robert's there as well. Drivers trying something different here. John Hammond in it on 63. Was when that second caution for incident happened. All right, the first caution for incident happened. This is the second here. Greg Whitehead gets the EOL here. David Osuna got a little damage out of that, but he should be fine. All right, let me turn this race audio down. Holy cow. All right, 75, 25, 16. Green flag. 98 on the bottom. Right now, here they go. John Hammond out front, 25 in tow. 25 to the bottom side. Tires on 25. Hammond's going to drop back. 47 trying to clear here. Ooh, baby. Everybody dicey. Hammond led that lap 3 wide, turn 1. A beautiful face that you folks saw earlier was Jerry Culver. He's our fullest driver cam. I didn't see him put his camera up. That's on me. He's out there focused. He's got a pretty face. Right in front of everybody. It is congestion central here for the main look. Big momentum. Alex Thompson up on the high side. Robert side by side. 01 trying to clear. 98 clears the 16. There goes the one to the outside. 3 wide. Big shove. Corner exit's going to go to the 116. Second lane. What a great job by Alex Thompson navigating here. Reminded about how much that tire fall off levels these trucks around. 38 snapped into the wall there. Little ARCA section. What happened. Sam Benson flattened into the wall, but it's fine. 3 wide, corner exit again. Donnell Williams forces the 38 to check up there. Big momentum for all the drivers here. Big shoves out of the corners. And man, what a run. Big shave. Brandon Banks, Anthony Crownover, the top 3. Caution or correction involved. Let's take a look. Mark was here. Oh, the 12 got free. Oh, the 24. What a great set. I know that Mark got turned sideways there, but he slammed on those brakes to avoid that. That was the 12 of Joe Thompson in front of him. Let's go back here one more time. Joe was right here. Joe got free in the middle of the corner here. And I tell you what, it's right there, just steps out, and I'm telling you, Mark right here said, whoa, baby. He locked that thing up and just, whoo, held on to that one. Hammond, Brad Dove, Chris Burge, Kobe Hartung, Alex Thompson, Levi Allen, all coming to pit road. Well, half the field thinking about pit road right there. What a save. All right. Yeah, I spent too long away from this. I did go through some cameras. I was sitting here finishing I had a drink and I was finishing it, and I said, you know, I'm gonna do my thing. Man. Eric Schaefer, your race leader. Excuse me. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is he back? Oh, did Schaefer DC? Oh, no. Is the weather bad where he's at? Oh. Wait, he's still saying he's there. Is he back? Hold on. There he is. He's on. Woo! Hold on to a shave. His connection stabilized here. I think he's good. Is he coming to pit road? He is stabilized. Yeah, he's good. He should be good, I think. Brandon Banks, Anthony Crowder, Michael Strickland. Haven't seen Schaefer blink like that in a minute, man. Ever since, so he got his connection a long time ago, years and years ago when we first had our series. He had a connection issue one time, and they went out and basically dug up his whole property, if I remember correctly. We got a new line put in or something happened there, and he fixed everything he had going on. I have not seen him blink like that since then. So that was, whoo. It still showed him connected, right? But his name kept dropping down the relative on my end. All right, we're good. Schaefer, Banks, Crownover, Strickland. You ready to go? Ready to go. Restart zone coming up. Hey, Green. Schaefer on the entrance of turn one. Momentum on the side. They're going. Strickland on the move. To the inside they go. John Hammond first on takers on tires. About a 10-lap difference for some of the drivers. 10 laps can make a ton of difference when it comes to the end of this race. It's going to be about fuel. Fuel huge here. Schaefer, Brandon Banks, Anthony Crownover to the outside of Michael Strickland. Strickland likes his short tracks, and he is doing pretty darn good here. So far, the drivers putting on a good effort. Jason Day back to fifth. Here comes Nathan Bighart up 13. Mark Retchen making some moves. He's got a few spots to find himself around. for the championship contenders in this race will be Hartung. Going to get to the back bumper of the 98. Hartung on the brakes there, was able to get 43.5 seconds of damage repaired, as well as get himself taken care of. Sorry, Roberge was good. He got 15. He's going around Brad Dove. Dove on the inside, on the bottom side of the racetrack. He got free. He did. Just got free on the bottom side. He's good. Come on, Brad. Gary Culver. Oh, Whitehead involved. Greg Whitehead. I heard an engine blow up. Oh, no. Kabooey. And the debris from the... Oh. He said, let go my ego. It's free off the corner. Right there. John barely missed that. Oof. Man, oh man. We'll give it to Greg today. He's on pit road. Poor guy. You know, sometimes I feel bad about giving out that award. Yeah, other times it's a spectacular award, but it is the helicopter award. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go back and get all those clips done. I'm gonna submit. I'm gonna put a message in all the discords about the helicopter award. I'm gonna award it to the best helicopter out there, whether it's mine or whether I've given it to you or whether you think you deserve it. I'm gonna make it a fan vote best, and we'll do it in a playoff bracket. Take 32 down to 16, down to... I know we can get 32 helicopter awards. And we'll do it a fan vote, and we'll narrow it down to 16, and we'll do a full playoff bracket for it. That's what we'll do. You spinning on your top was good. Yeah, it was. It was. It was a loop-to-loop and pull. But your stuff magically appeared back on your truck. These guys get destroyed. That was pretty good. That was a great race. They still want us to do it again. Oh, thank you to SpeedyTrophies.com for being a part of the Chop Shop Racing family. Folks, if you need a trophy out there, speaking of trophies, make sure that you go out there and give Speedy Trophies a magically, air quotes, make sure you go to SpeedyTrophies.com, get yourself a trophy, a plaque, an award. It is graduation here. It is graduation time. Maybe you need something engraved for that special graduate. I encourage you to go out there and take a look at it. Take a look at them. Use promo code CHOPSHOP to get yourself a little discount and help out this league. It's important for you. It's important for us. It's important for the series. I encourage you to do so. 47, 54, 55, 88, 52 to the 1. Brown coming back to pit road. Wanted to see if he had enough here. Does he have any damage? I promise I'm not rooting for you, Newbrow. Now I've got to save it. Oh, dude. Like it's pit box. All right. Saw him come back to pit road. I was like, maybe he's getting fuel. Could be topping off on fuel. Could be another caution coming any moment. We'll see. Hartung got 42 more seconds of damage repaired. So did 39 seconds of damage repaired for Joe Thompson. Gretchen came to pit road. A few drivers came in and got fuel. Some drivers came in and took advantage of the situation. 5 cautions so far. 1 for the stage, 4 for incident. 47-5-4. As Big R goes to one into the wall. Hold on to it, Coulter. Is on corner exit. Connor Hazel to the bottom side. Coulter's been doing a great job of just being patient all race. He's not really pushed himself aggressively early. He's been there at the very least, digging around with these drivers. Just kind of holding on to that top 10. 52 to the inside. Back in the throttle a little earlier. Raheem, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Cautions breed cautions. Yeah. As cliche as it sounds, they haven't really stepped up the aggression yet. So we've got a lot of racing left. This track is a tire eating track, and because it's so, it's going to take some time for these drivers to get back into the groove. I think that might just happen. Jason Day clears the one. Has been clear of him for a moment. Strickland tries to push himself forward. 47-54 out front. Oh, baby. And plus, with playoff points needing from every one of these drivers, I mean, from Brandon Banks back to Sam Benson right here, they're all red label playoff drivers. Here comes John Hammond. He's another one of them. And we got some yellow label playoff drivers. It's the Best of the Rest championship up into the mix as well. There's Anthony Shook. Benson trying to clear Anthony here. Benson just unable to have that battle go his way. 41 to Levi Allen back into the mix. We're in Cone off two, pushing his way forward. Churchy back up here as well. Jerry Culver on the bottom. Tight on the corner. You can see the drift up the race line. You don't want to be drifting. You don't want to be in the middle of the corner sliding up the race line because it can have some issues. Definitely have some issues. Wesley Straight, Robert Church coming to pit road. Or if they had some things going wrong. Or if they may be thinking about fuel. I'm not quite sure. Oh, they have some right side damage for Church. Wesley Straight, they'll go a lap down here. Your race leader, Eric Schaefer, Brandon Banks, Michael Strickland, all in tow. Ethan Bigart. He's a 7 of the 41 to the bottom side. 01 had a good late race surge there at the end of that race. And does so pretty frequently as the 38 gets to the back bumper. Good battle here. 7-41-01. 38 trying to clear. 41 clears the 01. Silently moving his way forward. Benson's going to be up 10. John Hammond up into the mix here as well. Side by side, the 01 to the 38. 75 on the breaking point. Inside the cockpit view here. Yvonne Lake, Ohio native. Interesting. 24-29, last lap for Eric Schaefer. Brandon Banks right behind him. I'm hearing some things on the racetrack right now. Some of these drivers that I'm curious about. Church and Wesley Straight getting their trucks worked on. Newbrow taking care of the truck. 45 right there with him. The 12 of Joe Thompson. Going to close back in the distance as well. Devin Asuda giving him 113. Newbrow in on 115. Just topped up on fuel. Curious the nature of the beast. 9.5 back for the 6. We'll see if he's going to be able to close in. There's the 2 of Donnell Williams. Mark Retchen, Chris Roberge. All trying to push forward. Greg Whitehead be out of the race. Church and Wesley Strait still on pit road. Significant damage for Church there. Unfortunate for him. Schaefer leads by 17/100 of a second. Has led 90% of this race. But a few drivers get out there and lead a few laps. We've had 5 total lead changes. It's showing. $47.54. A close little battle for both the drivers. We'll see if Banks can put one on his teammate here. Strickland's going to be in third. Jason Day holding on to a comfortable spot here. Connor Hazel sits in 6th. Gary Culver down the race line. 14 to the outside of the 98. Hartung trying to go places here. Hartung's got nothing to lose. 25 of Brad Dupp behind. 3 wide again. Jerry Culver to the outside. Brad Duff slides up to the 98. Hartung just ready to go. Finally got the truck worked on. Finally got it fixed. There's about a 20-lap pressure sequence going on right now. Trying to put some distance between he and some of the lap traffic to get himself forward. Alex Thompson below. Thompson up 14. I'm sorry, up to 14th. Started 15th. Still going to utilize the bottom of the racetrack. 14 to the outside, 16 to the middle toe. 16 part of the Best of the Rest Championship, trying to get himself an extra victory here. Or trying to get himself some extra points here. Needs every point he can to be able to contend with some of those best out there. And right now, Schaefer being pressed by Banks. Strickland in third. Jason Day's going to be in fourth. Anthony Crownover in fifth. Schaefer, a non-playoff driver out there out front. Trying to go back-to-back weeks. Can do so. The talent for it. Schaefer, Banks, Strickland. Big Art up 11. Benson up 11. That's your biggest movers of the race so far. Benson quietly moving his way forward. So is Big Art. We'll have to think about who is saving, who is not saving. Levi Allen trying to get to the inside of the 44 of Connor Hazel here. Banks, a pass for the lead. Trying to. We'll run side by side with Schaefer. Schaefer still leads this lap. Running Banks all the way to the bottom side. 139 of 200. 47. Into the wall. Schaefer, a little bit of contact with the wall there. 54 will run that third seam up. 4 seams on this racetrack. 3 lanes. You can run 4 distinctive lines. Sometimes you can see, we've seen trucks 5 wide here. Not just in NASCAR, but here on iRacing. 54 to the better line here, closest back into the 47. It takes 4 or 5 laps to set up the pass. Banks, Schaefer. Schaefer still leads. Schaefer's going to run tighter here for the lead. Corner exit goes to Banks down the back straightaway. Banks has got the pass. I believe Schaefer might be having to back off here a little bit. I don't think the right side damage was all that bad. Jason Day on the move as well. These two have been tracked down by some of the drivers behind. So Banks might be able to try to step away from the field here. We'll see if he's got enough fuel to be able to do so. Brownover in 5th. Banks takes over the lead here with 58 laps to go this time by. Schaefer in 2nd, Day in 3rd. Strickland at Crownover, your top 5. Making a Beef Jerky Unlimited, giving us all the driver cams. Thank you to all of our sponsors over at Signature Esports, to include our good friends over at Surge Performance. If you want a race team to be a part of, they're ever improving, like Signature Esports, to be one of the best out there. So I encourage you to take part of becoming a team and being a part of something that's growing and special. To be that much better means you need to surround yourself with people that will be there to help and encourage you to get around. So go and find Surge Performance on Facebook. Make sure you go to National TV Sales and Rental or nationaltvsalesandrental.com and choose them as well, because with 19 locations across Missouri, if you're in the Missouri area, I encourage you to do so. Thank you to Beef Jerky Unlimited, of course. Go to beefjerkyunlimited.com. They take care of Signature Esports, and we take care of them by ensuring that you folks eat a healthy snack. And beef jerky not only is full of protein, of course, but is sourced and made right in Michigan, and ships directly to you. $55 gets you 6 packs of beef jerky. You can choose one of their pre-made packages. There's a say it's pre-made. It's not. Of course, it's packaged. They've got pre-planned boxes, but they also have one where you can let them choose for you, which is what I did, and absolutely love the Beef Jerky Unlimited family. Thank you, of course, and always to C&O Carpets. C&O Carpets located in the North Virginia area. Outer Banks, North Carolina as well. Make sure you go check them out if you need hardwood taken care of. The hardwood flooring and laminate. We love them. We appreciate them. A1 beef jerky is super healthy. That's your favorite, I know. Dark Horizon Fishing. Go to guided fishing tour over in the Virginia Beach area. I want you to have Virginia Beach, the Virginia area, Chesapeake Bay, Virginia area, most specifically James River. Make sure you go to facebook.com/Dark Horizon Fishing and book a trip with Spicy today. He will take you out, teach you a thing or two about a thing or two. He's just getting back on his feet because he broke his leg, had some surgery. He's ready to go. He's ready to take you out on the water. And NordVPN. Thinking of NordVPN, self-explanatory. Mandarin Racing, our first follower, our first supporter, and longtime sponsor now. We appreciate him. There's the phone number for C&O Carpet, 757-536-5155. Go check him out. I encourage you to do so. We appreciate him very much. Brandon Banks out front. Jason Day trying to get to the inside of the 47-16. Going to work his way around. He's got some new tires. Trying to get back on the lead lap here. Thompson is, I believe, technically 2 laps down. He's trying to get around the 47. You see him up on the wall here. Yeah, he's going to lose some of that nose. He's trying to be he's trying to be careful here, but he's got new tires, and these drivers are a little bit slower than he is. And some of them are trying to save fuel. Wall for the 16 into the 47. No! Eric Schaefer on the bottom side of the racetrack will have to back up. The caution will come out there. Thompson gets into Schaefer. It's a lap down truck. Poor kid. Poor kid. There's Mr. Dark Horizon Fishing. Hello, sir. It is the spiciness. And here's what happened. He got free. Oh, came down, hit the 47. Man. Dang it, buddy. This track is a ton of fun. Yep, it's a ton of fun. Roberge, stand out. Gretchen, Newbrow, stand out. Man. Schaefer should be able to get the truck fixed. Alex. Poor Alex. It is a bigger Richmond. I agree. Church, who's your lucky dog here? I think Church is. I don't see anybody come around for the lucky dog yet. Church is going to be your lucky dog. Big shout out to Dark Horizon Fishing. There it is. Redeemed. Follow him. Staples came out today. Everything looks good. But I keep trying. I keep doing what I doing. I keep doing what I do. Sorry for the ad breaks out there. I appreciate everybody sticking around for all the ad breaks. They do matter. I promise. He's still going to end. There it is. Sweet. Thank you, dear. You get all the new followers out there as well on Twitch. You guys keep growing. Very close to 1,000. We've got 915. We're still just over 18,000 on Facebook. We're getting closer and closer on TikTok as well. That 1K mark. And we're over 1,500 on subscribers on YouTube. You folks just keep killing it. You really do. You're welcome, sir. Just redeem some channel points for a shout out. And you really need to shout you out because you're just a legend anyway. So thank you, sir, for being out there and chat. I hope you're having a good night, man. So yeah. She is a legend. She is a legend. In a world where the ballistic one is legend, the legendary becomes more legend with the look of Dilligaff. Tom Cruise. Sinead O'Connor. Star in Jesse's Life. 8675309. Anyway. Come on, I had to pick somebody from, the 80s. Oh, there is no W singing on that one. I can't sing. Folks, at one point I could carry a tune. And the bucket. But over the years, I've lost that natural ability, I think. There's a few songs I can still sing, but not so much anymore. Nah, we're good. Used to be able to. Not so much anymore. Now we do impressions. And we talk about honey. You're right, your race leader. Big Arts, Banks, Day, Crown Over, Strickland. That's going to be your top 3 rows on the restart here. Different tires, different strategies. Man, oh man. Green flag. Come on, Newbrow. Brandon Banks to the bottom side. We're going to restart for this Michael Newbrow out front. Going to be showing Banks with the pass here. This is where 3 wide goes. Striker to the outside. 01 to back out. 44 side by side. The Pro Rev Esports teammates putting the 01 a rock in a hard spot. He's going to go. Levi Allen to the bottom side. 01 will be able to slide up here, be able to carry the corner. 158 of 200. Drivers on the move. Schaefer was able to get the truck worked on. He didn't have that bad of a damage. He's good to go. was able to hold on to it and save a lot of it. So we'll see if he can work his way back forward. 54.52. We'll be battling side by side. Once again, thank you to everybody being out there. It is an enormous day when it comes to racing, and we do love our iRacing platform. Of course, iRacing.com to choose your race line today. Jerry Culver on the bottom side of the racetrack here. He had a little bit of a, I don't know if it was contact, something happened there, but he dropped back just a little bit. It was where he and Colby were at right here. I think it was right here. Yeah, he got a little free. He's good. He was able to save it. Great save, Culver. Go get it, buddy. Alex Thompson off the lead lap, still 2 laps down. Was involved. You make a BLT and enjoy the rest of the race. I'm jealous. Oh, Hammond. No. John on the bottom side of the racetrack. Something happened to John. Big Art was passing him. Oh, no. Oh, no, not Big Art. That was Hard Tongue. Back up. Oh, caution's coming out here. We'll take a look at this, and we'll take a look at what just happened with the caution. 75 was on corner exit. Oh. Great save by John here. Maybe we'll just follow from here. Anthony Shook was coming around. Believe he got free. Snapped on him, didn't it? Yeah, he did. Oh, baby. Oh, and a Jorge Rincon. Oh. Well, that's what happened. Now's when you can say cautions breed cautions. Brandon Banks, Jason Day, Michael Strickland, your top 3. Alex Thompson should be your lucky dog here. I just want a BLT that isn't just a lettuce BLT. You know what I mean? Because then it's, I mean, that technically is a BLT. I just don't. Folks, if you guys have recipes for bread out there that isn't as, when I'm talking about gluten-free bread, that isn't as heavy as what is the store-bought stuff is, send them my way. Maybe a gluten-free non-bread, like NAAN, you know, something around that. Pan-fried bread, I guess is what Jess calls it. Send it my way. You can send it to me on any of the social medias. Any of them. You can send it through Discord, put them in Discord, actually. We can share it with everybody else. If you guys want to learn my great secret on how to keep Jesse happy with food, maybe we'll do How I Keep Jesse Happy cooking show. Sorry. It's kind of funny. Brandon Banks, Jason Day. We should do that on TikTok. That's what I should be doing on TikTok. I should be posting up the phone and cooking, right? It'll be 35 laps to go this next time by. It'll be 34 laps to go when we go back to green flag racing here, folks. I am gonna be right back and refill this glass of tea because I just need something sweet to drink and throat's a little sore. Be right back. All right, we're back. Go through the field. Banks, Day, Strickland, Crownover, Hazel, Levi Allen will be your first three rows on the restart here. Sam Benson, Coulter Jr., Brad Dove, Colby Hartung, all inside the top 10. Schaefer's worked his way back to 12th here. Rincon will be there to the inside. Big Art's going to be right there with Schaefer as well. Donnell Williams ready to rock and roll. Newbra just came in. They took tires. Roberge, Retchen, Shook. A lot of drivers. Those final pit stops for the tires here. Should just be a shootout to the end. See how aggressive the drivers want to be. Hartung in with 31 seconds of damage repaired. Last time he was in. Donnell Williams up to biggest mover of the race is going to be Brad Dove. He came in on 152 as well. 16 spots. Benson up 14. We are ready. Back at it here. Banks, Day, Crownover. Connor Hazel. Levi Allen. A good BLT needs... Oh, into the wall, both drivers. They're good. They hold on to it. 41 will have to back the corner off here. Eric Schaefer looking to rip the wall here. 47 on the bottom side. 25 down. Out of fried egg. That's the Kill Bill sandwich right there. Kill Bill pork tenderloin. Jason Day. Brandon Banks. Caution. Donnell Williams, John Hammond involved. Two gets free. Oh, no. Oh, it ain't too bad. You can get it fixed. Brandon Banks, your race leader, the time of the caution, is going to reassume the lead here. I think Anthony Crownover, Michael Strickland. We'll see who's going to be on that regard. Good little battle for Brandon Banks and Jason Day here. Striker coming up pit road. Hopefully he's got sound. I know sometimes sound can be an issue. Racing officials and watch at the same time. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who watches, regardless of when you're watching, how you're watching. If you're watching after the fact, hello, YouTube. What is it that Ensom says? He just says, hi, YouTube. Welcome back to the stream. We're going to be doing some Phasmophobia updates because we got the newest of newest. Thompson, your lucky dog's going to be back on the lead lap here. 30 laps to go this time by. Let's not waste any more time and hop right into the game. That's what he says. Oh. Had somebody long time ago, because folks from the beginning have always said good afternoon, good evening, good morning. And somebody was like, oh, Tim the Tap Man want to be. I'm like, first and foremost, regardless of I say good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Normally when I'm doing this, it's usually afternoon, evening time for everybody. And I go across the time zones. Good morning would be over to our friends in Australia. So that's how I do it. And Tim always says, good morning, Kevin, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. And that's what he does. So I try to make sure that I don't copy anybody, but I try to be original. I'm trying to say hello to everybody. That's what I like to do. So I don't stream in the morning. Not always. I stream in the morning for somebody. So I say good afternoon, good evening. That's usually the roundabout time for a lot of people. But I like Tim. He's my favorite. He's actually Tim the Tapman's my favorite content creator. Forgive me for saying this, Tim, but fat jokes aside, he's willing to go there, and I'm happy for his success. He's my favorite content creator. For those who want to know, as far as mainstream content creators, everybody else, my friends are my next favorites. Golkey, Spicy. I like the Bearded Baron. I like we watch a few of our folks that we have put up on ICW gaming guys. We like those guys. Been watching some of Alex's content. Cool Dog out there. Pat's Fan has a YouTube channel as well. We just try to keep up with our community for the most part. But if I wanted to pick somebody to watch, Tim and Dre, I do watch Dre, D-R-A-E. Watch him a lot. He does a lot of life simulator games. It's one of my favorite genres. If you're having a blink there, please good. Happened to him again. Let's hope he pops back in there because he's around that 10th spot. Yeah, there it is. Banks, Day, Crown over Strickland. Babe, who's your favorites? Put them in there. Give them shout outs if you have to. Schaefer's back. Green flag. 8th caution. Schaefer to the outside of the 38 here. Gets a big run on Sam Benson. We'll see if that's going to be enough here to drop into the corner. Sam Benson did a great job. Jason Day trying to battle for the lead here. 52, trying to slide up to 54. 52 free, a little bit. He wiggles, but Day leads that lap, but just barely. Banks will run down to the bottom side. Jason Day down the straightaway. These two side by side racing. Banks can run the high side here. Jason Day all the way to the bottom. Banks will have a little bit of a clear momentum, but Jason Day will need to slide up. Admin Box gives us 25 laps to go here at Iowa. Race 2 of the round of 16. They got one more race left between now and then. Hartung. Oh, 47, a little free there. Hold on to it, Schaefer. There's the one of Michael Coulter Jr. 47, free again. He'll drive it loose. Drop it into the corner here. Thank you, Mike, for the 50 stars, man. I appreciate you. Big Art having an issue. Anthony Shook having an issue. Big Art on the front straightaway here. Anthony Shook trying to get back up and running. Here's what happened. 7 got free on the 01. Man. Nate was just trying to keep it easy here. 23 to go. Baron, Diva, and Inc. Hitbo. I do like Hitbo. LD's good. So many to name. All good, man. All good, babe. I like Baron. I'm glad I'm 4th on your list. Not complaining. It's all a joke. There are a lot of content creators out there that do a much better job at this than I do. But we are a niche. They are a niche too. 54, 5-2, 55. Schaefer trying to push his way forward here. 41 to the inside. Colby Hartung in tow. Newbrow up to 13th, right where he started. Has a little bit of speed. 21 laps to go. Has the hits the wall a little bit. Hold on to it, Newbrow. There's Roberge behind him as well. These drivers keep it a 162. John Hammond But the truck fixed when he came out on 171. We'll see if he's going to be able to tangle here. 6 of the 98 trying to move their way forward. Brandon Banks to hold off Jason Day. Crownover in third. Stryker's going to be in fourth. 44 to the outside, or on the outside lane. 14 trying to hold off Eric Schaefer here. 41 to Levi Allen to the outside as well. 14 back onto the throttle as they get out of the corner. Oh, 25. Hold on to it, Brad. In a top 10 night, your biggest mover of the race. Sam Benson on the run as well. It's 19 laps to go. Excuse me. Dubrow gains another spot, still trying to work his way back forward here. Seeing Roberge trying to go after it. Coulter Jr., 12th spot here. Kobe Hartung trying to hold the 47 back. 47 off the wall. Both drivers hit the wall. Everybody hit him. Dove's going to lose a spot here. Schaefer and Hartung checked out from the 44 there. Hartung going to go to the inside here. As Hartung will slide the 44. And Schaefer might have a big enough run to try to get two of them. Right side damage for both drivers. Some nose damage for the 47. Hartung, 47, trying to pull the side draft here. Be 3 wide. Great run for these drivers right here. Brandon Banks, 16 laps to go. It's 5 o'clock rush hour traffic. You ain't lying. John Hammond trying to move his way forward up 5. Roberge up 11. Newbrow trying to get some more spots here. He's going to be able to cross over to the 25. Here's the split. 15 laps to go. Side draft for the 25. 6 should be able to clear here. Oh, big bump. Great awareness for the 25 of Brad Dove. Newbrow has the newest tires, has Retchen the driver here. Levi Allen, Connor Hazel, all of these drivers right in tow. Levi right there with the 47. Colby Hartung. Eric Schaefer trying to get around each other as well. This is the battle for 5th. Brandon Banks, half second the distance between he and Jason Day. Crownover in third, comfortable 1.3 second difference between Banks and Day. Strickland in tow as well. Eric Schaefer trying to clear Colby Hartung. Off the corner, Hartung back to the outside. Oh, Schaefer clears the nose. Slides up in front. Now is a lot of work, 13 laps to go. 14 to the back bumper, trying to get there. Levi Allen trying to get another spot here as well. Banks, Jason Day, Anthony Crownover, your top 3. Colby Hartung sits in 6th. Ex-playoff driver that makes 14 to the bottom side. Connor Hazel. Cautions helped Eric Schaefer get back through that field after this that incident earlier. So a great battle for all of these drivers. Newbrow through the field as well. Having to go through with tires, 10 lap difference here for everybody in front of him. Needs 10 solid laps. Needs some of the fastest laps out there. He needs to average a half second better than the drivers to be able to catch and pass Brandon Banks, but he's got to set it up. Banks out front. Jason Day, 6/10 of a second. Crownover still trying to hold on to his spot as well. Crownover to the bottom side. Strickland, 6/10 of a second difference inside the top 5 between he and Eric Schaefer. Colby Hartung still trying to track it down. 41 trying to get to the outside of the 14. 41 has the exit speed. He's going to be able to clear him here. 41 will drop in. 14 will try to run him down. Corner exit's going to go to the 14, though. Levi had the outside, man. I know Colby's trying to hold on to every spot here. But tell you what, Levi had the outside lane. He could have taken that one. Newbrow to ninth, side by side with Benson. A charge to the field for the 6 of the 98. 7 laps to go. 6 doing a phenomenal job of working his way through it. Top 10 night so far. Can he clear Benson and Hazel? 98 trying to do the same thing. Benson up 12. Roberge up 13. Oh, no. Caution. If ever you didn't want to see one, and it happened right there. That was just close racing. That's what I saw there. Watch Newbrow here. It happened right where we were at. 6 trying to clear. 98 off the wall. Oh, just a little wiggle. Close racing, a little wiggle. Man, unfortunate. Oh, man. Very unfortunate. Alex Thompson having a stop here. Man, oh, man. Brandon Banks, your race leader. Jason Day, Anthony Crownover, Michael Strickland, Eric Schaefer, Colby Hartung, Levi Allen, Connor Hazel, Michael Newbrow, Sam Benson, your top 10. Caution came out. Newbrow was on the charge. I believe Roberge is going to come down pit road here. Might self-serve himself. Self-serve. He'll well on that one. Let's see. 9 seconds. He would have checked his damage, so maybe just a change here. Oh, man. Brad a look. Be up there to talk to his teammate, see what his right front looks like. Got some right front. You got some right front, but you also have newer tires. Brandon Banks could get a spot here. Seeing a good little battle. Outside lane will be everything. Spicy out there saying go, Crownover, go. Bollinger says overtime at Iowa. Crownover for the win from Spicy. I don't know, man. Banks chooses the outside lane. That'll make the advantage to the outside lane. Crownover will be third. Streichel will be fourth. It'll put Schaefer up there on the high side as well. This one could get bumpy. Race 2 for the round of 16. We've seen a few cautions today. And it's been kind of insane. Biggest mover of the race right now, Brad Dove. Roberge gets the OL here. He'll drop to the tail end. He takes responsibility for the caution there. He had a little bit of a wiggle there. Still a racing deal, but I would have owned up on that one too. But he can still go forward. He can still go forward. Am I backwards here? Might have been backwards here. So that'll put actually Hartung was 6th. I thought Schaefer was. Yeah, Schaefer's on the inside here. We'll have to see how this one's going to work. 55, 52 on the inside. So 52, 55, 47. That's going to be your inside roll on the restart. 54, 88, and the 14 on the outside. So you don't want to see the drivers laying back. You want to see everybody up on the elbows. Who's willing to push it 3 wide into turn 1? Will be a natural green-white checkered. We will be 2 laps to go. Reminder, the league has a couple of extra green-white checkers as well. Levi Allen will be there. How about it? Michael Newbrow will be 9th on the inside. John Hammond up there as well. Anything can happen. 88 laying way back here. Should be up on that 54. Going to close in the distance now. Good closure. Good read. Ready to time. Green flag. Banks into turn 1. Striker to the outside. Colby Hartung, Eric Schaefer side by side. Anthony Crownover trying to send the bottom. Crownover trying to get back to 3rd. 14 still there. 14 to the outside of the 55. 55's clear. 47 might push it down. He's going to drop in here. White flag waves. Final lap. Final couple of turns here. A couple of tail whips happening. Brandon Banks, Jason Day putting on a show. Banks, final turn. It'll be Banks, Day, Strickland, Crownover, Schaefer, Hartung. Brandon Banks with the victory here. As everything unfolds, the unofficial. I still rooting for Newbrow. Still finished 10th. Great run for him. Brandon Banks will go celebrate. The driver's coming to pit road. They'll burn it down. Here the round of 16. Great run. Great race. That one came down to the wire. He ran all 200. Didn't have to run anymore. Budgie with the Dilligas spin. That's right. Brandon Banks, Jason Day, Michael Strickland, your top 3 drivers here. Anthony Crownover, Eric Schaefer, your top 5. Hartung, Hazel, Allen, Benson, Newbrow, your top 10. Coulter Jr. finishes in 11th. Good run for Coulter. He was there. He was right there with the top 10 all night long. To see him finish where he's at, still a good run from him. He's off 1 from where he started, but he was there. He was a top 10 truck all night. So to finish 11th, nothing wrong with seeing that. Gretchen, good to see him have a good day as well. Finished right where he started in 12th. Big Art had some fun there at the end. He's up 6. But not your biggest mover of the race. Sam Benson's your biggest mover of the race. At 38, finishes 9th, of course. He's up 12 spots. Hammond 14th, Culver 15th, Tsuda, Thompson, Dove, your top 18. We'll go down the rest of your race results here. Thompson, Rincon, Williams, Roberge, Anthony Shook, the drivers last on the lead lap. 14 laps down. Mr. Church, Wesley Strait having early issues. Greg Whitehead having issues there as well. Hey. I tell you what, it was a good race. That was a good race. And Brandon Banks gets the victory here today. As we see, I still think you had Schaefer's number. I think you had a good long run truck. You made the pass. You made the pass. You did. You made the pass. So you beat him fair and square. I don't care what happened.
Yeah, I think we were pretty even. I think for the first maybe 30, 40 laps of the run. I think I was a little better with him towards the end. So I think he kind of knew that that middle run we had there, and he just kind of let me go once I got my nose there, and there was no reason for us to race each other like that. So I really hate to see what happened there with him. I don't know. I have to go back and look at it, but I hate that he got that damage, and I wish we could have raced it to the end.
He was trying to get there, and he had a lot of cautions to be able to pick off some spots quick, but it was just Thompson coming off pit road. He was trying to get around him, trying to be respectful, and Sometimes when you're out there racing as a lap down vehicle with new tires, trying to get around the leader, sometimes it's just full. It's best to race them and get around them instead of like being cautious sometimes.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I saw him back there racing him. I don't, like I said, I don't know if I knew he had better tires. I thought he would just kind of drive by him, but I have to go back and look at it. But yeah, I kind of hate to see that. I really wish we could have raced it out. Jason, he was really good. I thought he was going to get me at the end. He could that run right before the end there. I seen him coming once I got past Schaefer,
Mhm.
and he was rolling the bottom really good. So I know I've talked to him a couple times. He wants that win really bad. So I kind of hate that for him, but he's gonna get it.
I mean, he won the majority of the Super Elite series, so
I
I
mean,
like
yeah.
we can't. He's got
Yeah.
wins. Let's
Yeah.
not take that away from. We're going to talk to him here in a minute, of course, but
Oh, yeah.
he's a super nice guy. So I think that's the big key here is
Yeah, he
finding
is.
is finding. He's a short track guy. He finishes second almost every single time though. So
Yeah, he
like
does.
I don't know. It's all good, but a good night here. We're talking about We were talking about championship points earlier. We're talking about your finish last week as well. To be runner up last week, coming in this week, and then finding that win we were talking about last week. You kind of need all the bonus points you can get.
Yeah. I'd say it's gonna be very hard to catch Nathan. He's just kind of can ride through this playoff here. So we're just gonna try to take one race at a time and just try to stay in the top, you know, 4 or 5 spots so we can at least maybe have a chance at the finals. And if we can get there, I think we can give him a run.
I think it's going to be. I like the. I found out the format. They refreshed me on the format on the final couple of races. It's going to be 8 drivers going for a championship and the best average for that. Which ends, I think stage points are still going to be a factor. So that's interesting to me to kind of figure out that running total and just try um, to have a different dynamic because when you have 4 drivers racing in that final race, you kind of lose the insight. And now that they have 2 types of championships going with the best of the rest, which Mike leads in, of course,
Yeah.
um, having those spots kind of you're almost guaranteed to have 16 drivers out there racing.
Yeah, for sure. He had a good run tonight too. I think he was kind of all strategy trying to make something work there, and it just didn't work out. I think he needed a couple more laps there on that last initial pit stop of his, and he would have been okay, but just didn't get quite enough. But like I said, good run. We'll take it one race at a time, and we'll go to next week and try to do it again if we can.
It's I always forget to bring the damn schedule up. Pardon my language, folks. Pardon my
We are at Talladega.
language. Oh man.
Yeah, so at least I think I'm pretty safe. Going at least into the round after that. So at least now we can go into Talladega and actually race and have a good time and not have to worry about so much points. But we're still gonna go in there and try to get some playoff points and all that good stuff and try to make it a good show for everybody.
I think it's going to be a good time. This league has been really good with Talladega, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's the weird tracks that they've had issues with, like New Hampshire. Like, you never
yeah.
thought you'd have issues with a track like that, but for the most part, everybody's been good. So you guys have been phenomenal. It's been great to see you guys get out there and duke it out. Nate was I think Nate was trying to play it safe this week.
Yeah.
It seemed like it at least. So
Yeah, I don't know. I was expecting to see him up there, and
he was coming.
it's kind of weird him not being there. So yeah, but yeah, he'll definitely be there at plenty more of these tracks coming up here. I'm sure he'll be definitely very good at the very end. So we're gonna have to put a lot of practice in to probably beat him anyway. So we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, he was coming. He was coming a couple of times.
Yeah,
And then cautions like blew the run out. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
like it was, I don't know, but it's hard to pass here, this track showcases how much you can defend and defend a race line and make it work in your advantage. So that's what I like seeing today. I've watched Shafe do it all day long. Watch you guys try to defend your runs on long runs, and It was crazy to watch, man. Banks, much love, brother. Give me a shout out. You get a win.
Thanks to the Speedy trophies and Strickland and Hammond, everybody puts everything on, and you guys in the booth. DBR, congrats to Schaefer. Get back to where he's at. Newbrawl had a good run. Like I said, we'll go on next week to Talladega and have some fun.
Oh, Super Speedway Tactical Fajita. Big old DBRs in chat. Thank you very much. All right, brother. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
That's Banks. He comes home in Victory Lane. Let's talk to the day that is Jason, the Canadian, the second nicest Canadian I know. Man, you're always second in the trucks on the short tracks.
Second nicest Canadian, second in the race, I guess.
We need to make you nicer than Roberge.
I don't think you can get nicer.
I know he's pretty awesome. Nah, man, what a run you had today. You qualified second. You ran inside the top 5. Pretty much indicative of your race tonight. Just tough you had to make the pass early. That's what I was noticing.
I didn't clear him like I wanted to. I had him once there, and I thought I could pull up the track, and I just didn't want to run into him. Brandon always races so clean. I didn't want to cause anything, so then I let him go, and I made a mistake. And then, I don't know, heat cycle or something on that one of those cautions. I just didn't have the tires that I had earlier, because the long runs, the really long run we had, I was running down the leaders, and I thought if we could stay green, I had a chance to get by them. But then we would have had to do pit stops, and I probably would have messed that up.
Now we saw the such a disadvantage on the short run for a lot of drivers. Very easy to defend the line when tires, regardless if tires are new or old. The 10 lap cycle is what we saw, and then it was just about making somebody wear their line down and work on trying to pick them off. Iowa showed up today, and it was a great race. I know we had 9 or 10 cautions, but it was still a good racetrack for showcasing what this track can do.
For sure, this is probably by far one of the best tracks on the service for producing good racing. It doesn't matter what car you run here. It seems to always have lots of battles all the way in the track. There's so many multiple grooves. I don't probably noticed I was running the bottom the whole race, and everybody else was running the middle to the top. So I mean, to each his own. I guess you still had an advantage either way. I was able to stay with everybody staying on the bottom, so there wasn't an advantage to them up top, and it wasn't an advantage to me at the bottom. So that's kind of like
that was that provides drive line. You know what I mean? So that you can move around and
right.
Which was awesome to see. This was a great track tonight. And so 8 cautions for incident, 9 overall, 11 lead changes. You did lead a lap by 1/1000th of a second, but you led a lap, so that's a bonus point coming your direction too. We're talking about playoffs. We're talking about the points. We're talking about how this whole field is going to be stretched out here, getting down to the wire, getting down to the end of the series. What's kind of your game plan? I mean, you were 15th coming in today, and you needed to gain 6 points, and I think you did. We got Talladega next week.
I don't really have a game plan besides stay clean and not do what I did last week and mess Striker up. I mean, it wasn't intentional. I hit the wall and hit him, and then I tried to get off the track, and he was below me. I didn't see him and hit him again. I almost didn't show up this week. I was feeling so bad about it, but Dr. Striker, he knew I didn't mean to, and just went wrong the way I like to race, so just felt really bad about that. But yeah, good bounce back for me tonight. Striker finished third, so another bounce back for him to get himself back up in the points. Don't really have a game plan. Just hope to finish. Try to finish strong at Talladega. You just don't know there. I was hoping for a better finish at Darlington. So if this is my highlight of the playoffs, this is my highlight of the playoffs. I guess it is what it is, and all I can do is see where the cards lie and take it the way I can. I guess.
I was going to say you got stage points tonight too, and that's a big help. So top 10 for the stage is probably going to be the way to be looking next week as well, especially with the close racing that we're going to have down to the wire. It's, man, this play when leagues get to the playoffs, I get heartbroken and then I get excited all at the same time because it's like, the season's coming to an end, but all right, the season's coming to an end. We got playoffs, so that's kind of where I sit with it, and you guys put on a show today. So congratulations on the P2, Jason. This is awesome. Give shout outs, man.
Of course, thanks to you, Jason, everything you do at Signature Esports. Thanks to John, Stryker, all the admins. I can't name them all. There's Mark, Ryan, everybody that does everything at Crooked Line, or not Crooked Line, sorry, Chop Shop. They do a great job. Great league. Really, really, really enjoy it. Glad to finally have a good run here in the truck series, so that's kind of nice. Congrats to Brandon on the win. He was a great truck all night. Unfortunately, Eric probably was the truck to beat. He just had some unfortunate luck with the lap car, but it happens sometimes, and I hate to see that happen for him. But it worked out for some of the other guys, so it's good. Still a good race all in all. Thanks to all my guys at Five Kings and all our sponsors. Sorry, Elite Performance Industries, Spot Kicker, True Sim Productions, Savage Edge Apparel, BAM Racing Videos, USA Firearms, and thanks everybody for watching. And hopefully have a good run next week at Talladega.
It will be interesting. It's Talladega
For sure.
It
And I
is.
won't be here. I'm away Friday, so I won't be here for the Cup race. So.
Oh.
Gonna...
Aw.
I know.
It's like you're missing the great tracks. That
I
sucks.
know I have. I know.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you have at it. Congratulations once again, and good luck this weekend with the games.
Thank you.
That's Mr. Day. He comes home. P2, we share a name. He is awesome. And then the Striker, the Strickland, the legend of legends. Coming home P3. Killing it. Knocking it out of the park. Trying to have a good run. You had long run race pace as well. I watched you drop back in an early going, just kind of trying to see what the truck was going to do. And that's what it looked like you were doing, especially in that first stage. And then all of a sudden, here you come.
Yeah, I mean, that first run, you're 100% right. I dropped back. I wanted to find a place to kind of cruise and see where the track unfolded. That's probably the best that the truck felt was early in the race. As the race progressed and as we rubbered the track down, I was struggling with a tight truck. I couldn't run the high side as good as some of these guys, and I definitely couldn't get down to the bottom like Jason Day was. I had to use more brake to get the truck to do what I wanted to do. So towards the tail end, I think I just kind of lucked out. I was more of a, maybe if I were lucky, top 10 type of truck today. If some of these other guys didn't have bad luck like they did. I know me and Crownover were racing real hard. He probably should have finished third if it wasn't for that last caution that got me on the outside of him. And there was a little speed up there, so I was able to clear him. But all in all, even on a bad day like this, if we can get podium, I'll take that every day. Congrats to Brandon, Jason, Crownover, Schaefer did a hell of a job today. Had some bad luck there. Even Kobe came back after some bad luck, and Connor and Levi. All of these guys did a hell of a job. It was a great race. It was fun to watch. I'm sorry, it was fun to be in. Definitely tiring. I bought the truck all race, so if I can get a top 3 on what I would consider battling the truck all day, then I'll take that.
Well, it was a great race. It was. I mean, cautions and all. It was a great race. It wasn't that many cautions considering 200 laps around this track. 8 cautions, not that bad. Not including the stage. And the cautions, a couple of them were self spins. A lot of them were, getting to the point where the racing was getting closer and closer and closer, which is what I saw today. We saw lines develop. We saw strategies develop. We saw drivers be able to put themselves in a more precarious situation because it felt like the track allowed everybody to lean on each other.
You had to be quick. That's one thing I realized early parts of the race. Even when I drop back, it's hard to get around somebody. The tires start to neutralize, even if you have a little. In fact, me and Jason were in the Discord, and that first run, I had better tires than him, and I couldn't get around him. Mm-hmm. So I knew moving forward on these short little sprints, you just got to take the position when you get it. There was so much grip today at Iowa. It's very weird having grip here at Iowa. Because last time we came here, it was nighttime and it was slipping and sliding all over the place. And today the truck was just dialed in as far as when it comes to grip, almost too much grip. At least that's the way that I felt it. But I know there was a couple single car accidents for the most part. That we avoided some of these big accidents. There was 2 cautions there that the RC threw that iRacing didn't.
Mhm.
So technically we probably would have had a little bit less cautions when it's all said and done. And then as we get to the end of the race, cautions are going to happen regardless because the heat gets dialed up and everybody's going to be pushing try to get that spot. But all in all, great playoff race number 2. It felt fun. Definitely was. I mean, I'm sweating. 200 laps felt like 400 today, but great race, man. I hope it was a good broadcast. I hope everybody had fun. I hope we were able to showcase, some of the skills, the different levels of skills that we have here at Chop Shop. I mean, some of these guys are just top tier. A lot of these guys, they put forth a lot of effort, and it shows that they're, working hard to be successful here. So we appreciate what everybody does to put on a good show. And I believe we're going to Talladega, so we're going to get
Mhm.
some plate racing next week for playoff race number 3.
It's going to be fun. I'm going to stamp out the final 12 for next week as well. After that, because it's a cutoff race. Cutoff race at Talladega could mean anything for anybody. Anybody that's below the 12. Actually, I was just talking to Jason Day about it. It's, his finish here with his stage points that he's going to get, going to cycle him up. He's going to gain here, and likewise to you. I know that you're kind of right where you need to be be able to kind of, I wouldn't say coast, but you still have to finish well, and you still have to finish with good stage presence. But anything can happen, and anybody can have a bad day at Talladega, as we've seen in leagues, in your league and other leagues. Somebody can come in, third in points and leave last place.
Yeah, Talladega is going to be that wild card, right? So I mean, for the guys that are battling for a position, if you're close to that cutoff line, this race was important. You have to get stage points. You only get one stage in the way that we run it, so those stage points are super important, and they do carry over throughout the playoffs until the final round. So, um, I mean, a recommendation for everybody is try to stay clean as best as they can, get those stage points when you can get them, and then just it is what it is at Talladega. You're just gonna have to put the foot down and hope for the best and pray that you miss that big one. We do give them a freebie when it comes to these plate races. We do give them one fast repair, so hopefully they utilize it when they need it. And for any of those guys who are on the cutoff line, just send it and keep having fun. That's all we're asking for.
Oh, I wouldn't just send it. I would send it and give some more sense. Like, I want a helicopter award worthy of a helicopter award. That's what I
There'll
want.
be one. There'll
It's
be one. There's a caveat there. Send it unless you're Brad Dove. Don't send it. No, we love you, Dove. We love you. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, all in all, it's going to be a good race. Talladega's always going to put on a big show, so we're excited about that. I'm kind of glad this one's over. It was a tough race. Congrats to Brandon and all the guys that finished up front. They were hard to beat today.
It was a great race. I liked this race. It was a fun one. So you guys should be proud. Be proud of the season. I was talking about early on, and I'm going to get to your shout outs here in a second, but a compliment to the league. This has been your best season so far. I know that there were some struggles in the middle of this, but the racing's been closer and it's been more. I know that Nate kind of had like he's got a bunch of wins, but the racing between drivers of all skill set has really dialed itself in and gotten closer. So that's why I tell people, I know that you guys sponsor us, but I still would, even if you guys didn't sponsor us, I'd still make the recommendation for people to join your league because the racing just gets better and better and better, especially in the truck series. Tuesday night has been the premier night for Signature Esports since day one. And you guys have been with me for a couple of seasons now. And it's really just getting better and better and better. And that's something for the league to be proud of, and you guys as admins and owners, you and John to really take an account for. But man, always a pleasure. I get to talk to you quite frequently, especially in the playoffs, because that's when you start to really dial up your speed too, and you start thinking about championships instead of being an owner. So man, give you shout outs. You got a P3 here.
Appreciate it. We want to thank you for obviously the kind words about the league in general, but I want to make a quick mention of that. We wouldn't be able to be where we're at without the people that support us, and our sponsors are probably one of the biggest supporting networks that we have. So we want to make sure that we take the time out and say thank you very much for everything that you do. C2 Gaming, My Three Sons, Track Racer, the Baller Status Boys, especially them. There's about 12 baller status boys in that group. Admin box, Geomax. We got Virtual Velocity Racing, MCI Graphics with Michael Coulter, which runs in the series. Stay tuned. Sports, which is our Pole Award winner. I want to make sure that we give credit to every single one of these guys, and Speedy Trophies, which is our main sponsor for this series. If you haven't already, definitely go out to speedytrophies.com. Check them out. In fact, the trophies that we give at the end of the year come from this company. It's a great company. They ship fast. They're cheap. You get a discount code with Chop Shop. So, Speedy Trophies, thank you very much. Signature Esports, make sure you subscribe and like if you haven't done so already. Obviously, you're checking in because you know this guy's the best in the business. Tuesdays will continue a tradition with Chop Shop and Signature Esports as long as we have a breath every single day. So we'll be pumping them out, even though the season might be coming to an end. There'll be a new one moving forward right after it. So we're excited. We'll keep growing. We'll keep doing what we need to do to innovate and get better, get bigger fields, get faster fields. And if you guys are interested, make sure you come on down, check us out at chopshop.net. And our Discord should be in the link. But we appreciate it. Thank everybody. And we'll catch you on Friday for Martinsville.
Yeah, I'm super thrilled about that too. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, we're super excited about that one. We call that one the league killer. But
super thrilled.
yeah, we're gonna try it.
That's the
If
trick.
you guys check, if anybody checks in for Friday, don't judge us on that race because we are already anticipating kind of a roller coaster of events. But hopefully, you know, the Cup Series has just like this Truck Series. We got nothing but solid guys, so it should be a good race. But Martinsville's Martinsville. I mean, it's the prototypical short track. We'll see how it pans out.
I love the track, actually. Everybody knows it. I love Martinsville in real life. I love it on the service. The fact that it's on the service. Love the fact that it's on the service. You're right. Sometimes it's a league killer. But you guys are doing it at the right time. You're doing it in a play. You're doing it. You're doing it like in the middle of the season instead of like smack dab at the beginning of the season or in a playoff race. So, like
we would.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we wouldn't put it in there if we didn't think the guys can do it. So I have
Oh,
faith in everybody. I know everybody's going to do good. It's probably one of the tougher races that you can put in a schedule, but it's just like a road course. You know, you put in Nürburgring, you're going to have some fireworks. But this is our Nürburgring when it comes to these road races. So I'm sorry, these oval races. Martinsville's going to be good. Either way, we're excited about it.
I am too. You guys have been. You guys have been turning up heat. I like it. All right, brother. Well, let you have at it. Congratulations. It sounds working good, right? No more sound issues?
No more sound issues. We're good to go.
All right, awesome. I'm probably, I was telling Jess yesterday, I'm probably just going to have to make a YouTube video for that whole step-by-step process and just kind of put it out there for everybody because I think a lot of people could benefit from that because there are YouTube videos about that process, but not like in a, hey, this is just how you do it. So I like it. So
a step-by-step tutorial will go a long way. You'll get plenty of views. I'm sure a lot of people that have ventured into that broadcasting or you want to get their right audio while using SDK and OBS. Jason, he's helped us out a whole lot when it comes to that. So I would recommend you do something. You get plenty of views on it for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I have an old OBS tutorial. It's like 3 years old, and that's way outdated. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go. Have a good night, man.
Thank you, Jason.
Much love to everybody. They did phenomenal. I love this race. This was great.
Appreciate it. We'll be back.
That's Stryker. He'll be back Friday, and let him have at it. What a great time for these drivers. What a great time for this league. Playoffs are always huge, and regardless of I tell you what. This league has just been good. They've been really good and growing in the right direction. Not just the truck series, everything that they're doing. I love the Sunday series that they had. But this Tuesday night series has just been phenomenal. So we love it or appreciate it. Say hi, YouTube. That's Jess. Yeah, it's been good. Folks, Brandon Banks gets the victory here. 2 of 3 playoff races down for the round of 16. We're going to have Talladega next week. Tomorrow night, Winston Throwback Series is going to be at Texas. We're going to have Thursday night off. We're going to be throwing some Signature Esports Xfinity Series league practice is up. So if you haven't joined the Signature Esports Xfinity Series, I encourage you to do so. It's in our Discord. But I encourage you to go to chopshopracing.net. Check out Chop Shop's league. By far, hands down, one of the best out there. I know that we broadcast for other leagues. I'm always going to recommend Chop Shop. They've been really, really doing it right. And a lot of leagues are taking notes and implementing their own stuff as well. So, man, we really call races for some good leagues out there. We really do. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. Make sure you go and donate to Autism Speaks on our Twitch channel. I appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one.